So you've got your visa, you've packed your bags, your passport, everything is in check, and you want to fly all the way to Turkey, you know. But the second question is, what are you going to do there? Like, what job can I do? You're like, oh my god, like, what can I do in Turkey? Knowing that in Turkey, English is not very big there, you know. So you're like, what can I do there? Because forget about the plastic surgeries, the BBL, the tummy tuck, you know, the facelift and all that. Do you know that you can actually go to Turkey to actually teach English? Yes. You can be an English teacher in Turkey without any qualifications, no experience needed. So if you are planning to go to Turkey, this video is actually for you. Don't go anywhere. I'll be right back. So after long waiting and thinking about this, you have decided that you really want to go to Turkey. No problem, no offense. But have you ever asked yourself, what can I do in Turkey? Because you can actually teach English in Turkey. I mean, especially if you happen to come from the English speaking countries. I'm talking about like the South Africa, Ghana, Nigeria, you know, the UK, you know, America, you know, Australia, you know. Such countries, especially the English speaking countries, they are looking for people like that for English speaking jobs. So I'm gonna kind of explain to you how you can actually get an English job in Istanbul, Turkey. But I'm not gonna like giving tips. I'm just gonna say it in a story form so that it can actually be relative to anybody who is actually watching me right now. So before I get into today's topic, if you know you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like. The channel name is Hail Crispin, and also, of course, I'm on social media also. So later in the video, I'm gonna give you guys my social media handles and all that. So guys, let's get into it. Now, I know it is not just in Turkey that you can actually teach English. You can actually teach English in Southeastern Asia. They are always looking for English teachers. I mean, it's also possible if you really want to go to Asia. I mean, but I decided to go to Turkey because I had friends there and then they were doing what I was going to do. So it kind of made sense for me to go to Turkey because my friends were there, right? So some people prefer to actually apply for a job before they go to the country. It's actually very good. But you know, when it comes to teaching English, especially in Turkey, you don't really need to apply a job before you go to the country, okay? Just go there and go on the internet and look for the nearest English centers. Especially, for example, if you really want to teach in international schools, with that one, it's a little bit criteria, you know, like they have to kind of screen you a little bit, okay? But if you just want to teach in a language center, it's actually very easy to get that kind of jobs, you know, because a lot of people go there to teach there. Go onto your phone and just look for the nearest English teaching centers in where you're living, and then get their phone numbers from the school that you really want to teach. Contact them if it's possible, send them an email or something like that. Teaching jobs in Turkey is scattered all over the place. It's like it's everywhere. These days they even post them on Facebook. My time, it wasn't really much of Facebook. You just have to go on the website and then look for it and then just apply for the job. So usually when you call them or you email them, they will call you for an appointment. They will try to get to know you, kind of assess you a little bit, like 5 minutes or 10 minutes or something like that, you know. So after that, they will tell you to come back for like a demo. Like they'll give you a topic, like to come and teach. Like as they will sit in a room and act as if they are your students. So you are going to like give them a demo of how you are going to teach if they should put you in front of the class. Okay, so I mean basically I remember my time, it was, what was it? I think I forgot what I did. I forgot what I did. Anyway, when I remember, I'll tell you guys in the middle of the conversation. So yeah. So I went there for like 2 days later. They said come back for like a demo. I was very nervous because hey, I speak English, but I don't know how to teach English, you know. Then so I'm like, okay, so what am I going to do? So I came back home really worried, and my friends like, Crispin, don't worry, we're gonna help you to, you know, just, you know, the thing is we all speak English, okay? We all speak English, but it's a little bit different if you really want to teach somebody how to speak English, because a few years ago I didn't know how to explain grammar to somebody who doesn't speak English, but I know how to use it. Like I know how to use the present tense, the past tense, the past participle, you know. I know how to, it's like a reflex, you know. It's we call it involuntary in action, you know. I use it anyhow, but if you tell me to sit you down to like actually explain to you or like teach you grammar, it's a little bit complicated for me, you know, back then. But as time went on, I went back home and my friends taught me what I have to do, you know. So I went to the school 2 days later and then I just gave them the demo. It wasn't 100% good, but they knew that I knew what I was talking about, you know. So I got a job. So yeah, this is the thing. Now in Istanbul, I'm gonna be emphasizing on Istanbul because that is where I was living, and most of the jobs are in Istanbul, so I'm gonna use that. In Ankara, yes, but Istanbul is where all the business is, you know. That's my opinion, don't worry. So this is what happened. Most of the teaching jobs in Turkey is divided into 3 sections. They have the children, they have the teenagers, the most crazy and like stubborn ones, and then they have the professionals. So most of them would like you to work for them for full time, okay? But if you really want to make more money, you go for part time. Like, so you can have like 2 jobs. I know I used to have a lot of friends who were working like, they work on weekdays and weekends, so they have to just split their time. Some people work in the morning, others work in the evening. Some people just work only on weekends. So you just have the choice, then you have to decide, okay? And they were like Crispin. I was also new in the country, so I wasn't really like looking to like just be traveling all and just to go and teach English. I wanted a permanent place, a place that I could just like go from 9 to 5, you know, then just go back home and sleep, you know. So yeah. Fast forward, I got this job, and what they do is that usually every student in the class, I think we have like 5 to 7 students in the class. It's like a round conference table, so you kind of stand in front of the class, and they have already going to have a new teacher, so they are kind of prepared for you, or say, so you don't really, there's no tension, there's nothing in the classroom. Of course, I mean, I would want to touch a little bit about skin color, because I don't want to use the word colorism, but unfortunately, because I was from Africa, when I go to the classroom for the first time, they're like, okay, where is he from? You know, like it's natural, like it's a natural instinct that they'll be questioning, you understand? So you just have to be what's it called, relax and then be yourself, you know. But in my class, I think after 10 minutes, I got along with them. They were like taking pictures with me, you know, talking about, you know, their life, where I come from. They wanted to know who I was, where I came from, why I was in Turkey. You know, like sometimes the students are a little bit like, you know, what's the word? A little bit like deviating, you know. Sometimes you're gonna be talking about something, then like they'll just cut you off, then they'll start talking to you about something that is not even part of the topic. So as a teacher, you really have to be like, hold on your grounds, you understand? If not, students will just take you down, I'm telling you. You know, today's video, I'm actually giving you my own experience, so I'm just gonna be talking about it, but also I'll be adding my own experience to it. So yeah, as I said, and the little bit bad thing about it is that, for example, like I said, the jobs, like I said, you don't really have weekends as off days, unfortunately, because most of the professionals, the doctors and the teachers and then the lawyers and whatever like they have in that particular group, most of them work on weekdays. So the only time they can come to an English course is only on weekends. So most of this, like the language schools will not give you off day on the weekend. I remember my off day was, I was working 6 days in a week, and my off day was it Friday or Monday? I forgot, but it was Friday or Monday, I forgot. Yeah. So there was nothing much I could do. I remember sometimes I have to go to the club, party with my friends, like my colleagues, on Saturday night, and then Sunday morning I have a class at 10 o'clock, and oh man, you could see my face, like my eyes was all red, you know. That is like, it's one of those things, you know. So it is your choice, of course, what you want to do. If you really want to work in part-time, of course, if you work in part-time, you are more flexible, you have more time to sightsee, and you know, I don't know why people don't even talk about this. Look, there are a lot of things to do in Turkey, you understand? You will never get bored. I always say this, Turkey is one of the places that I've apart from South Africa, Turkey is the next country that when I go there, or like when I visit, there are a lot of things to do. There's a lot of things to do in Turkey. Like, you never get bored, you know, just in Istanbul, there's a lot of things to do. And the nightlife is like, it's crazy. And you know, because of how everybody comes there to teach English, you are going to meet a lot of new friends, new colleagues coming from Europe, Asia, you know, Africa, Australia, coming there to teach. So we kind of form like a group, like a teachers group, whereby we meet on weekends, especially on Saturdays and all that. So just chill and just like stress free, you know, talk about some of the craziness we actually find ourselves in the classroom. So it's not really that bad. I mean, of course, if you're very sociable like me, you're gonna make a lot of friends like all over the place. Like, I was all over the place, you know, I was there, I was here, I was there, you know. So it's all about you. Teaching English in Turkey is very beautiful, okay? And I also like to add by saying that qualifications and experience is not really important, okay? I noticed a lot of people go there and they're like, oh, I have a degree. My dear, they don't care about your degree. I'm telling you, most of them don't even care about degrees. In Turkey, they're kind of interview for jobs. They don't like the emailing and the CV shit, you understand? They want you to come there, like they want to see you face to face. Like, Turkish people like to have a face-to-face talk with you, you know? That's how they get to know you. Like, they want to see who you are, your personality. I always tell my friends this. I didn't have a degree for teaching English, of course, no. It was, I think my personality also helped me a lot because I was always very bubbly, you know, very smiling and all that. And naturally, I'm an extrovert. So obviously, I had a chance to get a job. So my experience looking for a job in Turkey, I think I arrived in Turkey on Tuesday and I got a job on Saturday. Like 5 days later, I got a job. So it depends. People were also there for 1 month, 2 months before they got a job. And another problem that I noticed that a lot of people, when they go to Istanbul, they're all looking to look for jobs in the European side. You know, Istanbul is divided into two. We have the European side and then the Asian side. Okay, that is the Kadıköy and the Taksim. You know, a lot of people go to Turkey and Istanbul, especially, and they're all looking for jobs in the European side because they think that that's where they're gonna get a lot of jobs, but that's not true. The Asian side have a lot of jobs, like a lot of jobs. There's just so many jobs there. And I mean, it wasn't that bad. The same salary, you know, it was the same salary, the same working hours. So why would I want to stay in the Asian side and work in the European side or vice versa, you know? So yeah, don't just, I mean, stick to where you are living. Look for more places to work. I remember in Istanbul, you can go to Kadıköy, has a lot of teaching jobs. Pendik has a lot of teaching jobs. Kartal, a lot of teaching jobs. I've got a lot of the places, like the Istanbul name, sometimes I can't even pronounce it, you know. But when we go to Turkey, we're all thinking about Taksim, Mecidiyeke, what's the name of the other place? Bostancı, Fenerbahçe, you know, those areas, those kind of affluent areas. But yeah, there are jobs there, but try to open your horizon, you know, like investigate, you know, for discover, okay? Discover. Yeah, so basically, like the teaching jobs are very good. And it is not bad. I mean, if you are looking to save money, I wouldn't advise you because most of the English teaching jobs, you cannot really save money. Like I don't know, but I don't think you can actually save like enough money. You know, it is not a job that you can actually save. It is just a job like, for example, my friends were like, some of my friends who just come from foreign countries, they just come with a tourist visa, like 90 days tourist visa, like during the summer holidays. They just come to Istanbul, stay for 90 days and work, make money and go back. That one is different. But if you're staying in Turkey and you really want to teach English and save money, I don't really think it's a job that can actually, like, you can save money. I don't know about now with the corona thing. I don't know whether now it's still the same, because my time you couldn't really save a lot of money there. I mean, but of course Turkey is very cheap when it comes to food and all that. So like I said in my previous video, make sure you find a job that is closer to you, like it's so that you can save your transportation and all that. Sometimes the country you come from has just qualified you. I'm telling you, in my case, I came from Ghana. In Ghana we speak English, so just by me coming from Ghana and speaking English, that was it. That was it. You know, understand? I didn't really have to explain myself. I speak, you know, like they don't really, like they don't look at much about these things. And of course, if you're from the UK, America, Australia, most of them really also look into the accent. You understand? You know, for example, if you're from America, that is the globalized, accepted kind of accent that we all want to be speaking, right? So they kind of like you a lot. And of course, I mean, some people were also like, because of your skin color, you can actually get a job there. But I can tell you that I see a lot of Asians, African people who are teaching English. I mean, I see a lot of them in Istanbul. When it comes to the English job, like job market in Istanbul, they don't really kind of discriminate. I don't think so like that, because I was seeing everybody teaching English there. I actually helped a lot of people to get jobs there. So you understand? Because back in the days, because there was a lot of, I had a lot of contacts, you know. So I was getting my friends to get jobs and all that. And sometimes I could stay in Ghana and I'm like, okay, you know what? When you go to Turkey, go to this school. They're looking for people there, you know. So they go, how did you know about this school? Crispin told me. Crispin, how is Crispin? You know, like wherever I work in Istanbul, I kind of created a relationship with the bosses, with my colleagues. So yeah, up to now, I still speak to them on my social media handles. You understand? I still have quite a few friends that I still talk to, like, you know, where I used to work. So it's just that, I mean, teaching jobs in Turkey is basically very easy. Just walk into the school and it's like, showcase yourself. In fact, exhibit yourself, you understand? And trust me, you're gonna get your teaching job within a week, you know? So guys, I just wanted to make this video very short. Of course, this is my experience, and of course, teaching English in Turkey is possible. It's really, really, really possible. Of course, if you really want to make some money, you want to make it rain, you know, of course in Turkey. But like I told you, you cannot save it. Like you can't save it a lot that you can't save there. So that's the end of my topic for today. And of course, if you're new to my channel, please don't forget to subscribe, share, and like, you know. And of course, it's your boy Crispin. And of course, you guys were asking me if I'm on Snapchat and I'm on Facebook. My Facebook name is Crispin Godwin. and my Snapchat is Royal Crispin, and my Instagram is Crispin Godwin. I try to use my real names for all my social media handles so that it doesn't have to be, I don't have to use the hyphen, the what's called the slash, the numbers, you know. It's very complicated for me, you know. Myself, I don't even know my phone number, you know, so I don't like, this head doesn't have time to save all these things, you know. So guys, you know how I always end my videos, Corona is still real. Wear your face masks, sanitize your hands, and stay safe, okay? Very soon all this is going to be over, you know, because we are in together, and then just praying and hope that everything will be back to normal, because I also want to go out and enjoy and see friends and all that, you know. So guys, I am out of here, and bye bye.